Land ho, Chesapeake City. Well, it's move out day here on the Beagle Bee. And by that, I mean we are leaving Hance's Point. Going for a little weekend getaway before we pull the boat out. Gonna head over to Chesapeake City. Hopefully we time this tide right and get in there. We're running a little late today as always. Got the boat packed up. It's actually the first time Lisa and Ainsley have been on a trip on the boat since we went to Deltaville. And it's time to exercise her out a little bit. It's a little 20-mile run. So come aboard and join us for this little journey. It's gonna be mostly a motorboat ride. Wind's gonna be right on the nose the whole way, but it'll be a good time. So welcome aboard, and we're glad to have you with us. It's time to get moving. Land ho, Chesapeake City. Not a bad ride. About 5 hours, what we kind of expected. We were cutting it really close on the current. If you're unfamiliar with the C&D Canal, you've got to ride. The current is pretty drastic, usually 2 to 3 knots even at times, eastbound, westbound. So you've got to pick your moments when you go. And we were on the late side of the eastbound ride, so we were really close. Got in here, there's no room. Right over there is the town dock. That is free. There's no room, but it's a very busy Friday night here. Pretty much everything is slam full of pleasure craft and others coming to have dinner and stuff. We anchored for a little while. We're gonna hope to see if we can slide up to the dock later. Let's go to town and do a little bit exploring before we call it a night. Weather will become more of a factor later on the video, but as we left the boat to go explore town, we were dodging different periods of rains and storms coming through. Unfortunately, right before we left, a day or two before we left for this weekend, the forecast turned to 60 and 70% chance of rain throughout most of the weekend, including our travel day back. So we were certainly getting some of that weather. I left this clip in just because I thought it was really cute. Ainsley, the camera was on a tripod. We were at a little park right there across from the town dock, and she was just doing laps around it. It was pretty cute. So anyway, let's talk about Chesapeake City. If you've never been there before, if you've never heard of the town, it's Chesapeake City, Maryland. Is a small town located in the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. The town has a rich history tied to the canal, which played a significant role in development of trade and transportation in the region in the 19th century. The canal opened in 1829. It was built to provide a direct shipping route between the Chesapeake Bay and Delaware River, reducing the need for ships to navigate around the Delaware Peninsula. Chesapeake City developed as a boom town, supporting canal operations. In the 19th century, the canal brought significant economic activity to Chesapeake City. The town thrived on industries such as shipbuilding, transportation, service for ships passing through, etc. The canal has also served as a vital link for trade along the East Coast. However, just like we've seen a lot of downturn in trade, the canal was no different. As technology advanced and railroads became the dominant mode of transportation, Chesapeake City's economic prominence waned. In the mid-20th century, the canal was modernized, but the town's economic role diminished. In the last few decades, Chesapeake City has reinvented itself as a tourist destination. The town's historic district features well-preserved 19th century architecture, and it attracts visitors with its scenic waterfront, shops, restaurants, and annual events. Today, Chesapeake City is known for its charm, canal history, and thriving tourism industry, offering a glimpse into the rich past and its importance to the Maryland maritime heritage. Departing out of Chesapeake City, leaving with a little bit of current on our nose, but that's going to be okay. We're trying to beat a little bit of weather. We'll pay for this for a little bit. It's gonna flip here in the next hour. What a great city. It's perfect for a weekend. Even if you don't own a boat, a VRBO or Airbnb something here. I friggin' love it. It's a great town. We're rolling. Just coming home in the nick of time. Pulling up to the ball here. My wonderful mate up there gonna catch us on this ball first shot. Throttling down. We're gonna. Hey, Lace. I'm gonna go past and then come back. It looks pretty ominous over there. Tell you what, we rounded the corner and got here just in the nick of time. Unless, I don't know, I guess I can turn this side of it.